Hey guys, what is up? Red Panda Mining here. How you guys all doing? I hope you're all doing really well and having a great day. In this video, I want to talk about Bitcoin Private, or BTCP for short. Now, this is a coin that I have actually never mined before, and I know some people in my community have, and I want to thank one of my community members for showing me the hard fork that's apparently going to happen for Bitcoin Private in a couple weeks. Okay, so what's going to happen mainly, the big thing is they're kicking off the ASICs and they're basically moving to a new algorithm. So it'll become more GPU centric coin instead of ASICs, which I believe are on their network right now. So Bitcoin Private, I'm just going to overview a little bit in case some of you guys don't know. Even I don't really know much about Bitcoin Private because this coin came out, I would say, I think back in 2017. Let's look at the chart here. I think the beginning the beginning of 2018 or 2017. And right now, you guys can see the price of the coin has dropped down quite a bit from like, I think $65 or something. Let's see, the high point here, $77 USD. All the way down to what is now 24 cents USD. But as of making this video, it looks like they have a little tiny pump here, 22%, but obviously the volume is not that high by the looks of it. But that's not the point what I wanted to talk about this video. With Bitcoin Private doing their algorithm change, they want to stay ASIC resistant, so which is really cool. So I'm going to show you guys the hash rates, and we're going to talk about if GPU miners come back into this coin, possibly, what will possibly happen to the price, in my opinion. So we'll talk about that throughout the video, but let's just do a quick overview. What is Bitcoin Private? So basically, it's a privacy coin. It uses the same privacy technology as Z Classic, which is the ZK Snarks. This means payments are published on the blockchain, but the sender, recipient, and other transactional metadata remain unidentifiable. It's open source, decentralized, of course, fast, community-driven, and a fair start. So there's no pre-mine, no founder's reward. Bitcoin Private has been released in a fair manner to all. So that's pretty cool. And apparently they have a one-click miner for Windows, which I have never tried. But this kind of reminds me of Vertcoin's one-click miner. But I'll give that a try in another video maybe. But anyways, let's now look at the hard fork that they're talking about here. So this was posted on September 13th, and I want to thank Crafty on Discord for giving me this article here about their hard fork. So recently, actually, they just passed the 600,000 block. Okay, so with this 600,000 block, the mining difficulty, the difficulty has gone all the way down. So what they did, what BTCP did, they addressed the difficulty bomb that was, I guess people were getting, obviously, lowering the difficulty bomb. Basically you get more of the coin, right? So similar to what I've talked about before with Ethereum and their Ice Age difficulty bomb. So now that has been dropped off, you guys can see here on Mining Pool Stats, I couldn't find another difficulty chart, but the network difficulty of Bitcoin Private back in September 9th was about 74,000. And now it's, let's see here, now the difficulty is 29,000 or 30,000. So it's been cut in half. And basically, I guess most people that are mining on Bitcoin Private right now, which by the way, really small coin, a really small amount of miners right now, 25 miners. I don't know if that's a lot of people mining, but you guys can see the network hash rate right now. And then as well, the second area that they're going to address is the algorithm. Okay, so they're going to customize the 192.7 algorithm to provide ASIC resistance once again to discourage rented hash so as to have 51% attack resistance. Okay, And then the third part here, they want to implement Groth 16 parameters to alleviate the Zcash vulnerability that we have inherited. I don't know much about that kind of stuff, but you know, the main thing I want to talk to you guys about was this, the algorithm change. And when I heard about that, I want to commend Bitcoin Private and the developers for staying ASIC resistant, right? And giving the regular GPU miners a chance, or you know, to stay decentralized on their network. The more decentralized it is, the better network security, all that kind of stuff. So now I just want to read a little bit here when they're going to do it. So as of reading this, September 13th, but it's September 20 something now, the algorithm change will activate in the next update that is expected in a matter of weeks. So I will keep you guys updated. This does mean that BTCP will be ASIC mineable for a little longer than expected, after which it will become GPU open season. So that's pretty funny. This grace period will allow time to update some of the other software items in preparation for the algorithm change, such as the Electrum server and client to be compatible with the solution length change brought by the algorithm change. It will also afford the community a few weeks to shout about the update and create a little hype, which will hopefully attract some GPU miners and pools. This video is not sponsored by BTCP or Bitcoin Private, okay guys? I'm doing this because I think that BTCP is doing the right thing, is doing a really good thing, and I'm actually really excited to try it. I want to see in terms of the network hash rate and the possible profitability of BTCP come in a couple weeks when they change the algorithm. Like I'm gonna assume in a couple weeks that when the ASICs are cut off, that the hash rate should be pretty drastic. Now I don't know which ASIC miners that they're talking about, but I believe 192.7 is it's an Equihash. It's an Equihash algorithm, right? So here Equihash 192.7. I believe Zero and Genesis, those are two other coins that are mining on the same algorithm. But I don't know if this is the same variation algorithm on Gminer 1.65. So I'm gonna keep you guys updated. I'm pretty hopeful that this might be pretty interesting. And when there is a coin that wants to say ASIC resistant, there's usually pretty decent hype about it, right? So the algorithm, they said they'll happen in a couple weeks, and this does mean that BTCP will be ASIC mineable for a little bit longer, right? I read that earlier. So now what I wanted to talk to you guys about is the blocks, okay? So I mentioned before that they passed the 600,000 block for the difficulty, and I guess they added a few other things as well. And I know some of you guys will think that Bitcoin is the obvious king of the crop, but you know, if a coin is becoming, you know, ASIC resistant and community driven, I think this is a cool thing that BTCP is doing. And I think that once this comes out, I'll keep you guys updated. I may put a rig on this on the new algorithm, and then we'll see what kind of profits we do. So stay tuned for that. I'll have a video for that for you guys. Let me know down below if you guys are interested in this kind of thing. Right now, Bitcoin Private is ranked 887 on CoinMarketCap, okay? So for some of you guys that care about profitability, I mean, I do as well. I'm going to be watching this pretty closely, and we'll see what happens in the time the algorithm change happens. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you guys so much. And let me know what you think down below about Bitcoin Private. I noticed that actually their Reddit is pretty dead. There hasn't been any new posts in the past since like 7 months. So I found that kind of odd. And then there's 101 online, 8.4k members. So interesting to look. And their Twitter, they have about 53.8k followers. And it looks like they have been tweeting out here and there. And actually they did talk about the pools that have updated without the difficulty bomb. So it looks like these ones are fine. It looks like these ones have been updated, but there's a few down here that haven't been updated for the 600,000 block. As you guys can see here, invalid block height 600,001. That's funny. Anyways, guys, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Smash the like button, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, and peace out.